Hi, and welcome to OwnerRez. OwnerRez is a comprehensive property inquiry and booking management service for the managers and owners of vacation rentals. We integrate with over 100 of the top companies and products in the business. OwnerRez has consistently been awarded the highest partnership status with industry leaders such as Airbnb, VRBO, and Booking.com, just to name a few. We are also rated as one of the best vacation rental software companies year after year by unbiased third-party companies like Capterra, Software Advice, and GetApp, which are solely based on unbiased user reviews. Whether you have one vacation rental property or hundreds, OwnerRez is designed to make your life easier, your work quicker, and your guests happier. This video is a brief overview of the features and capabilities of OwnerRez. For more in-depth information into each subject, we have a large video library and support center on our website at ownerrez.com/support, where you can find more in-depth information on everything OwnerRez. All right, let's get started. Welcome into OwnerRez. When you first log into your OwnerRez account, you will land here on the bookings page. We have a ribbon view, month, year, current, and a list view. Depending on your needs and preferences, you can select either of these as your default. Let's take a closer look at the ribbon view. Our ribbon view offers a versatile way to seamlessly view both past and upcoming bookings. To view more property information, you can hover over each individual property. And to view more individual booking information, just hover over each booking. The current date will always be highlighted in yellow. You can also easily create a quote, create a booking, or block off some dates just by selecting your desired dates. Let's take a closer look at a booking. Here you will find general information such as the party size, listing channel that this booking originated from, additional guest information, which will be automatically funneled into your CRM/contacts, which we'll go over later, financial information, notes, and an activity log. The tabs at the top are used to make modifications to this booking and view more information. Let's take a look at the Messages tab. Here are the automatic messages and scheduled emails associated with this booking. You can easily preview, unskip, or skip, or choose to send this message now. Next up is the Unified Inbox. Inside of the Unified Inbox, you can manage all of your guest communication. For any of your API-connected channels such as Airbnb or VRBO, they will automatically send all of your guest messages here. You can compose a new message, or to respond to a guest, just click into a message thread, create a response, or if you have Resi AI enabled in your OwnerRez account, simply select Resi, and once you're happy with the response, click Send. All right, let's take a look at the next tab on the menu bar, Quotes. On this page, you'll find a clean breakdown of all your current quotes inside of OwnerRez. You can easily edit, filter, or export this data to a spreadsheet. Let's create a brand new quote. First, select your property, select your arrival date, departure date, and OwnerRez will automatically generate a quote for you. It will include your rent charge, any surcharges you have set up for this property, and any taxes you have set up in your OwnerRez account. Next, select the amount of adults, children, or pets, and select Create Quote. Here you can enter in any additional information, and once you're finished, select Save. On this page, you can send the quote, convert to a booking, or make any further changes. Let's take a look at the payment form. This is the exact form a guest will receive once you've sent your quote. If you've uploaded a logo to your OwnerRez account, it will show up here on the top. The guest will first be prompted to enter in their contact information, and they'll see some helpful information on the right, including property information, arrival and departure date, and a breakdown of the charges. Once they are ready, they'll select Save Contact Information, and then they'll be asked if they'd like to add travel insurance to their stay. Next, they'll be prompted to sign the rental agreement. This is completely customizable inside of OwnerRez, and you can add whatever you would like to this agreement. Once you are happy with it, they sign their name, and they'll be led to the payment form. For this example, we've only set up checks as a payment method. Once you've connected your payment processors such as Stripe or Limbrook, the guest will be prompted to enter in their credit card information here. Once they are finished, they'll select Confirm and Finalize Now. Booking received. That's how easy it is to accept direct bookings through OwnerRez. Along with receiving a booking, you'll get all the contact information you can use for marketing purposes later on, and you'll have a signed rental agreement uploaded to your account. Next, let's take a look at inquiries. Inquiries is where you can record and answer requests from potential guests. If we take a look at an inquiry, you can see exactly where this inquiry originated from. Here you can also answer by creating a quote, or answer without a quote if you need additional information. Next up is contacts. Contacts is one of the most powerful parts of OwnerRez. This shows a master list of all your customers that have either booked, made an inquiry, or received a quote from one of your properties. You can also manually add a contact here. Inside of each contact, you can either create a quote, view past booking history, or view any notes you've made about this guest in the past. We know this information is super helpful for marketing purposes, so we've made it super easy to export all of this data here. The next item on the menu bar is Reviews. This is where all your property reviews will live. For any of your API connected channels such as Airbnb or VRBO, they will automatically sync here. For any of your non-API connected channels, you can either import reviews through a spreadsheet or record new reviews manually. If you've been prompted to leave a host review, you can easily do that inside of OwnerRez under the Host Reviews tab. Under this tab, you can leave a review and we will automatically send it to your connected channel. Next up is Deposits. The Deposits tab gives you a clean breakdown of upcoming and past deposits. Any automatic deposits will show up here, and you will also have the option to manually record a deposit here. Next up, we have Tasks. After Rezi AI is enabled on your account, the Task menu item on the left navigation bar becomes live and available. Rezi AI doesn't just reply to guests, it examines guest messages for actionable items such as special requests, issues, or needs, and automatically creates trackable tasks. Here you can easily monitor maintenance issues and guest requests with your team. You can also create a manual task here. This is a brand new feature for OwnerRez with many new updates coming soon. Next up is Reports. OwnerRez offers a wide variety of reports which are able to cover most situations where you'd want to extract data that has been collected. These reports will help you gain valuable insight into things like booking and payment history, property management expenses, commission reports, and taxes, just to name a few. The vast majority of these reports can be exported to spreadsheets, allowing you to perform your own research, get funding for future growth, and improve your business practice. Lastly, if you choose to use our premium property management feature, you can access that under the PM tab. Under the PM tab, you'll find Statements and Payouts, Expenses, PM Settings, and Reports. The PM section is where you can calculate commission and generate monthly statements for your owners in a way that is clean, fast, and built directly into the current booking system you already use. The next tab on the menu bar is Properties. On this page, you'll see a master list of all of your properties. You can also manually add a new property or import one from Airbnb or VRBO or through a spreadsheet. Let's take a closer look at a property. First, you'll be presented with some general property information, and then on your left sidebar, you'll find some additional links to more information and actions. Let's take a look at some of the most commonly used links. We'll start with the Calendars link. Here you'll have access to import and export your iCal calendars. Please note that you won't need this if you're API integrated with your channel. Here you can also make changes to your mutual blocking. Mutual blocking makes properties block off other properties automatically. This is a great way to adopt some creative property management strategies. Next up, we have Rules. Here you will configure things like your check-in and checkout time, legal agreement, payment methods, security deposits, occupancy rules, and stay restrictions. The items under listing content is what populates the fields your guests will see in regards to your properties. Items such as accommodations, amenities, channel rules, description, guest instructions, health and safety, location, photos, and rooms. You'll want to go through each of these carefully to ensure the accuracy and completeness of each section. Listing content will automatically sync with any of your API integrated channels. Unlike some other property management companies, which simply connect your calendars, all of your data will live inside of OwnerRez. For example, let's take a look at descriptions. To make a change to your description inside of OwnerRez, simply select the pencil icon. Instead of having to log in to each connected channel and individually make changes to your descriptions, all you have to do is make the change here. Each channel is neatly represented with an icon so you know exactly where this information is being sent. Once you're done making changes, simply select Save. The next section we'll take a look at is amenities. Similar to the description section, to make changes to your property's amenities, simply go through and select the check mark for whatever amenities your property has. You'll no longer have to go into each individual account to update your property. Inside of OwnerRez, you'll make all of your changes and we'll handle the rest. For the last part of this overview video, we'll take a look at the settings. The settings menu is where most of the settings and configurations in the system take place. You can access and edit settings for pricing, where you'll specify what guests will pay when quotes and bookings are created. Channel management, this is where you'll connect with listing sites for inquiries, bookings, rates, content, availability, and calendar synchronization. Rules, where you can configure application-wide rules. Messaging, where you'll configure the look and feel of your emails. This is also where you'll set up triggers to send your automatic messages. Then My Website, this is where you'll set up one of our turnkey websites with integrated booking. If you have your own direct booking website already, you can add OwnerRez widgets to your existing website for booking, availability, and search. Next up is branding and legal. This is where you'll set up the styles for your guest forms, emails, and rental agreements. Then financial. This is where you'll set up the guest payment, offer travel insurance and damage protection if you like. And if you have our QuickBooks Online integration, this is where you'll set that up. Workflow and devices. This is where you'll generate door lock codes and configure custom fields and tags. Then we have advanced tools. One of the most important parts of OwnerRez is our channel integrations. We are happy to share that OwnerRez has direct channel integrations with all of the major channels in the industry, including Airbnb, VRBO, Booking.com, and Google Vacation Rentals, just to name a few. Once you are API integrated, all of your availability, rates, rules, content, and photos will be automatically synced between OwnerRez and your connected channel. In addition to all of these features that OwnerRez offers, we have built-in integrations with over 100 companies that provide some of the most useful tools for property owners and managers in the following areas: dynamic pricing, door locks, guest communication, AI, housekeeping services, insurance, automation, accounting, business intelligence, and more. Our in-house development team allows us to do this quickly and efficiently. As the short-term rental industry rapidly evolves, we are constantly integrating new products and improving and updating our software. If you're brand new to OwnerRez, a great place to start is with our setup checklist. The setup checklist will take you step by step on how to set up your account and will show you how to use OwnerRez to maximize your time and profitability. Thanks for choosing OwnerRez.